Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another Rec Room video, and in today's Rec Room video, we're talking about full body avatars once again. I was not expecting to make this video today, but we're going to be talking about some new footage, and to top that off, we have news and more information about Rec Room's full body avatars, especially during the beta period. Now, before we pop into the new Rec Room footage of full body avatars, we actually have some cool information to actually talk about. We're going back to Max Powers, people. If you guys don't remember the older full body avatar video, we had talked about a bunch of his messages and a bunch of the information that he released. And that happened again. Max Powers was responding to someone talking about quitting over full body avatars, especially if the werewolf shirt doesn't have fluffy sleeves. Max Powers reiterates that some of the feedback we're looking for the beta period is what you think of the full body version of the outfits. On day one of beta, you'll notice some outfits need some love because we didn't want to over polish until we got them in your hands and heard what you thought. So I'm sorry to say that the werewolf suit will not have the furry sleeves on launch, but they might by the end of the beta. We just need to find a way to fit it into our memory budgets. Now, this isn't too new news. We already know that full body avatars are not going to be perfect when they release on the day one of their beta launch. Though, I will be making a bunch of videos talking about what Rec Room had did wrong, did right, and what players are liking or not liking whenever, these full body avatars come out. Now, speaking of memory budget, a Rec Room player was asking if full body avatars will affect performance. Obviously, there's more objects and animations, and if you can see your own body, then that's even more hardware usage. Max Powers responds by saying, we'll talk a little bit more about this inside the developer blog, but you're right, we were worried about the cost of adding arms, legs, and feet. One of the reasons it's taken longer than we would have hoped to get this in your hands is that we've had to do a lot of optimization work across many different gaming devices. There's still more we plan to do during the beta period, but on day one, the full body option will be as good, if not better, in how it uses memory and computational power. Super hype, and if we don't really see too many big lag spikes or many FPS drops whenever full body avatars release, I would consider it a pretty successful release. That's all the information and news that Max Powers has released about that, but now let's talk about our actual new footage. If you guys haven't already seen, Rec Room had made a new reel, TikTok, short, whatever you want to call it, but it showed full body avatars, and it was with Hairy Man legs and his karate student. To be quite honest with you, it only really showed how discombobulated the actual full body avatar could be, especially whenever players take off their headset, flip it around inside of real life, and their Rec Room character usually goes all crazy. You guys can kind of tell how the whole body freaks out trying to track where exactly the headset is going. To be quite honest, full body avatars does look a little bit stiff when he does do this. I honestly expected it to bend a lot more, just for having limbs and legs and everything like that. That guy is just not bending enough. I don't know. You guys check out the actual cameraman who's holding the thing. You guys can tell that the note's edited and stuff, but pay attention to his hand when he's holding the streamer camera. The way he's holding that camera is a little bit concerning, but full body avatars is not done yet. I at least thought the full body avatar would grip it with an actual fist, but it just seems like he's barely grasping it. Now, other than the fact that the cameraman does look funny and we finally got to see the karate gi with sleeves and stuff like that, this is pretty much all the new footage that we have of full body avatars. It's something different from what we've seen before, definitely. So we've seen some new angles, different ways on how the full body avatar will move, especially with your headset off and stuff like that, and I'd consider it at least decent. But if you guys want to check this out for your guys' selves, I will have a link to the actual video that Rec Room had made showing this off and stuff like that. If not, you guys can go to their TikTok, their reels, their shorts and stuff like that. It'll be there. And be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts, and if you guys like this video, feel free to like. And if you guys didn't like this video, don't check under your bed tonight. Of course, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to use code SKULL inside of Rec Room. It's SK0L, and you guys can go into my profile and click support if you really want to. Thank you folks for all the love and support, and I will catch you guys inside the next video. Bye bye!